Hey, what up, guys? I just wanted to chime in and give my thoughts about the Humor and Harmony Fest. This came and went, and I gotta say, it wasn't what I expected it to be. Let's just say that. I'm somewhat impressed. I still think it was rushed, but that comedy show, I'll say this, that comedy show was classic, legendary. I mean, you're talking, it seemed like it was damn near 100 comedians. The music performances, Master P, the Baby, and all those other guys came up there and performed, and like it was just like every comedian was just awesome. So, Matt Rife, Lavelle Crawford, Dave Chappelle, the surprise guest, Dave Chappelle surprised everybody when he first came on stage with 50, and then he came on again later and introduced the Baby to the audience. And yeah, man, I think the comedy show was the best event out of all the other events. The celebrity basketball game, the after parties, the car show. If you saw the comedy show, you saw everything that you needed to see. I got my money's worth. I got my money's worth for that comedy show. Now, I actually sold my concert tickets. I sold my concert tickets. I resold them online through Ticketmaster, and they didn't sell until that Saturday morning. So I got my money back for the concert tickets. And the reason why I sold the concert tickets is because I told you guys in the last video, I didn't like the venue. I thought that for a rap show, a rap concert, I thought that the football field would be a better place for it. You know, a week before, there wasn't even like a list of artists who were supposed to perform at these two shows, for the 6 o'clock show and the 10 o'clock show. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and sell my tickets because I don't even know who's going to perform now. And from what I saw in the pictures posted by KTBS and some other news sources, I think the 10 o'clock show, there was a lot of empty seats. So yeah, like I predicted, that concert didn't sell as well as they expected it to sell. So, and I think that's why, but I believe that's why 50 and his management team came up in the last minute. They came up with those, with the idea to have that G-Dome and those after parties every night, because that would make up for the loss in ticket sales for the concert. When it was originally supposed to be at Independence Stadium, everybody was thinking anywhere from 70 to 100,000 people were supposed to show up to this event. But when it got switched to a smaller venue, there was a loss in ticket sales. So those after parties at the G-Dome made up for that. See what I'm saying? That's why 50 announced like 1 week before the Humor and Harmony Fest that they were going to have these G-Dome after parties, and they sold out pretty fast. But yeah, I was never betting against 50. I wish 50 all the best. I hope he comes with an even bigger event next year. You know what I'm saying? I was just concerned, like many other people, I just had a concern for the safety of people who were attending this event. So yeah, I was never against 50. I just thought it would be like a big safety issue, you know. But I'm going to show you guys what I recorded on day 4. This was Sunday, the last event of the Humor and Harmony weekend. That was the all-white party at the G-Dome, right? So before I show you guys the video, let me give you a summary of what happened. I had just checked out of my Airbnb downtown. So I checked out and I got in my car and I was driving around downtown. I was about to head home, but I wanted to get some more footage because I had documented every day that I had been out there. I did all those 3 days, so I wanted to get day 4 footage. I drove to Clyde Fant, that little dirt parking lot that's across the street from the Skyport, right? I parked my car over there and I walk over to Commerce Street, where the old Coca-Pelli's is now Phoenix now. You know, where the G-Dome is, right across the street. So I set up my tripod and my camera and I start recording the people walking into the G-Dome for the all-white party. So I started recording like at the far left-hand corner, right? And then I made my way to like the front of the G-Dome, the main entrance, right? And I was out there recording for about 5 minutes until this guy comes up and he's like, excuse me, sir, do you have any credentials to be filming here? And I already knew what he was up to. Like, I saw him, like, look at me a few times while I was standing there recording. And I was like, oh, shit, here we go again. Cause like I've been kicked out of venues before. Cause like I don't have any credentials. I'm just a YouTuber. I don't work for any kind of news station or nothing like that, right? Y'all know this. I'm just a YouTuber. So like sometimes I walk into these places, venues, events, and I don't get stopped or questioned by anybody because they see those cameras hanging around my neck and my tripod and my backpack. They think I'm somebody. Okay, well he must be with the media. He must be somebody that's or you know, works for a news station or something like that. So oftentimes I don't get stopped or questioned. But sometimes, depending on what kind of event it is, if it's a very strict event with strict rules and stuff like that, they stop and question everybody with a camera. Doesn't matter if you work with the news, KSLA, KTBS, whatever. If you come in there with a camera, they're going to stop and ask you questions, and they want you to show your credentials and all that other stuff, right? So this guy approaches me in front of the G-Dome, and he says, "Excuse me, sir, do you have any credentials?" I says, No, I don't. I don't have any credentials. I'm just a YouTuber. And I'm out here just recording. I'm not even in the venue because like I'm outside the gate. They had like a long gate coming from both sides where people to walk in and, you know, show them their tickets and everything. They would, you know, walk into the G-Dome. So I'm not even inside the venue. But this guy comes up to me and he says, "Well, you're not supposed to be recording. If you don't have any credentials, you shouldn't be recording, and I'm going to ask you to leave." I said, "Well, okay, well, I turned the camera off, and then as I'm putting up my my tripod, I said, you know what? There's a cop right here behind me sitting in the golf cart. Let me ask her. Let me confirm with her. I need a confirmation from her first to make sure that I really can't film here, because you know I get all kind of stories from these people who work at these events, security people, and even people who are not even security. They just want to give me a hard time, right?" So I go over to this cop that's sitting in this golf cart, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, this guy says I need credentials to record here. Is that true?" Well, she's like, "Well, yeah, because I mean, if you're not with the news, then they don't really allow people outside of the news to record, to film here." So, okay, well, I got you. Okay, I'll take my stuff and leave. So as I'm leaving, this guy decides to take one little last jab at me, right? Because he's got a little bit of size on me. He's trying to be intimidating, but he wasn't intimidating me at all. So as I'm getting ready to walk off, this guy decides to take one little jab at me. And he's like, "Okay, well, while you're at it, how about you walk this way? Walk this way, sir." And I'm like, "Walk this way? Why do you want me to walk this way? My car is that way. I'm walking that way." He said, "Oh, no. I want you to walk this way because I don't want you to record anything else while you're walking." And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about, dude? Like, what else is there to record? What else is there to record? The street? The stop sign? The grass? The gates? What are you talking about? What else am I going to record as I'm walking off?" And he's just staring at me with his sunglasses on, like, "Oh yeah, I feel stupid now." Yeah, you are really stupid, dude. Like, what are you talking about? You don't want me filming as I'm walking away. You sound stupid right now. So I'm like, "No, I'm walking this way, dude. My car's over here." And so this is when the other cop gets up, and he kind of stands in between us because it's getting kind of heated. And I'm like, "You hear this guy? He's telling me to walk in the opposite direction of my car. It's hot as hell out here. It's 98 degrees out here. I'm not walking an extra quarter mile to get back to my car just because you told me to. Who do you think you are? You're not even security. You're just some random guy some temporary worker who works for 50 Cent. Like, I'm not. Fuck you, dude. I'm not walking in this direction because you told me to walk there. Fuck you." And this dude really tried to check me. He tried to sun me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't having that. I don't think tonight's crowd will be like last night's crowd because it's Sunday, and today's after party has more of a grown and sexy theme to it. So that will probably eliminate like the 30 and under crowd. And special guest for tonight's show is Lorenz Tate, actor Lorenz Tate, and Jeremiah, the singer. And there's going to be some other celebrities here too, but those are the two that are featured. sometimes people show up, they got tickets, they can't make it, and they try to sell them out here. So if you hang around a while, you probably found somebody that'll sell you a ticket.
Oh, okay. How much the ticket?
Oh, they was like well over $100. I know that. Yeah. Everything was over $100. I went to the comedy show Thursday. That was like $150 for one ticket. This basketball, they had a basketball game here Friday night. That was $100. So everything's been like $100 and up. The only free thing was a little car show they had over there.
I didn't know if that was free.
Yeah, the car show was free. Yeah, everything else you got to pay. Yeah.
Basketball was $100. I gotta pay my legal bill. You gonna get all that back? Hey, I need $944 to part of my ticket. Let me talk to him. Thank you.
No problem. Y'all have a good one. I gotta show you?
Yes, sir. Because this is a closed perimeter. Where they met.
Oh, they let me in down here.
I understand that, but I mean, you can't be filming here unless you're actually part of the event. So this is open to the public, yes, to walk through. But to film in this location, you have to get permission from the event to film this location.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. This guy right here, he told me that I wasn't allowed to film because of credentials. Is that true?
They said no cameras in this area.
Okay, and oh, news people. Okay, all right.
So, you do me a favor? Head right there for me.
My car's down there.
I understand that, but I don't want you to exit out that way so you don't film anything else.
So you don't what?
So you're not filming anything else without written permission from you.
I can film either way. I can go that way and be filming that way. So what's the difference?
This is a closed perimeter. So
I know. I'm walking out that way. You don't own this. When I walk past this corner right here, 3000 Commerce Street, you don't own that section.
So actually, it's the gate.
You see this opening right here? There is no.
So wait a minute. We're in a sense of going back and forth. What you want him to do?
I need him to leave.
I'm leaving. You told me to go this way. I'm going this way. You got that? You got it? You got me? I'm going this way. My car's down there.
Said what he had to say. Ain't no sense in all that loud talking and all that. Let's go.
Now, what you gonna do?
It ain't necessary.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, buddy. Shreveport Shenanigans on YouTube. I got you. I got you. Little fucker.
Hey, lady, you okay?
Look me up. Shreveport Shenanigans on YouTube. All right, buddy. I can't stand people like that, man.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get.
How it is.
Yeah.
It's all kinds.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get y'all hard trouble, man.
You be good, bro.
All right, you too, bro.